Hey y'all, Big Tim here, coming to you live from the garage. So one of the things I wanted to talk to you about was skin protection. As you can see, I'm a fairly light complected fella, and I'm out in the sun a lot, and don't like to get sunburned very often. Actually, I don't like to get sunburned at all. You know, my dad's battled with skin cancer here and there. My father-in-law's battled with skin cancer. So I'm sure it's in my pipe somewhere down in the future. But one of the things I like to do is make sure that I am wearing sunblock. And the sunblock that I use is this Coppertone Sport. I also use some Kroger Sport. Basically, it's in the same type of canister. And I keep this handy in my boat at all times. But like on tournament days or days that I know I'm going to go fishing for a long period of time, after I get out of the shower in the morning, I will put it on first thing in the morning. That way it's on, and you're covered generally till about noon. After noon, you need to make another application. Now, if I'm going someplace like Kentucky Lake, where you're out on the ledges out in the middle of the lake and you're not fishing in any shade, I might put on one, at least maybe two applications. Like if I go to Kentucky Lake for the Triton Owners Tournament and it's sunny all day, I'll put it on first thing in the morning when I get up. I'll try to remember to put it on about 10, 10:30, 11 o'clock again, and then generally some other time about 2. But this stuff stays on real well. It's sweat proof, and that's the important part about it. It won't wear off. And the other thing is, I like to keep it handy. I always have it sitting right here. I got a little bag on the side of my console that has it out and ready. That way, as you're fishing, you don't have to dig, and it's right there handy. I noticed that that's one of the things that I had a problem with. If I had to dig for something, I generally didn't do it very often. But having it there is very handy. Yeah, so make sure when you're spraying, and that's an aerosol, that's another beautiful thing about it. I love the aerosols because you can spray, and get it done a lot quicker, not get the scent on your hand. Now, I do spray it on my hand and like rub it here because you don't want to spray in your eyes. Get these little places right here. And for us bald guys, it's real important to get the dome. You don't like having the little, I used to get the little, look like an Easter egg in the back where your hat would, where the little band that makes the size of your hat. I'd always get that sunburn back there. So make sure you get your neck, your head, your hands, your feet. Tops of the feet are a big one. If you've ever had the tops of your feet burnt, that's horrible. So make sure that you spray everywhere, get it done, have it ready first thing in the morning, and at least you're covered a little bit. But again, try to do the secondary applications and maybe even a third. So another good way to protect your skin is through the use of a buff. You'll see a lot of the professional anglers wear these a lot. You can pull them up over your face, pull them up over your head. I'll wear these a lot, when the sun gets really hot. When we were down in North Carolina, the sun just really seemed to, it felt like it burnt you instantly in the morning. So having one of these on was real important. Now you still need to sunblock some of the vital areas like this, but these are real good at helping. Another thing a lot of people are wearing are these sun gloves. I'm not partial to sun gloves because I don't want to lose any kind of grip on my rod. I feel like I've got arthritis in my hands anyway. I'm afraid sometimes that I might drop the rod. So the gloves for me, not something I want to do, but a lot of people really like them. But these buffs, I tell you what, if you want to get some, they're nice. I even cut the grass with one on. My wife actually wears one to keep the pollen out of her nose a lot of times. So take these tips, protect your skin, and enjoy your days on the water while being safe. As the wife says, safety first. Okay, so let's say it's too late and you've already got a good sunburn. One thing that's always worked well for me is to take some white distilled vinegar. And you can put it in a bath if you've got a bathtub. Or as I do, you can dab it on a washcloth and just kind of dab it on the areas that are majorly affected. Now, that'll take the sting out. It'll still peel. It may still blister, but the sting will be gone. So try that. So until then, take take care of your skin, have a good time, and enjoy your time on the water.